Hey everyone, just a short video today. Haven't put up a video for a couple of weeks now. Had a bit of a twinge in my knee, so I haven't been able to get out too much. But also I've got a trip planned in a few days. I'm actually going down. Being invited. I invited myself to someone I used to work with. He's got recently bought a little bit of land and a farmhouse down not too far from Tarragona. So I'm going down there for about a week. He says I can camp on. He's got a couple of hectares of land, so I can camp down there. Bit of wild camping. So yeah, today's just a short little hike. Beautiful day. It was a little bit chilly earlier when I was down the bottom there. I thought it was going to be a cold one. But I'm going to take this jacket off now because I've worked up a bit of a sweat and got a beautiful view here out to sea. A few boats around, a few yachts, a few little sailing boats. Beautiful. The sun's just bursting through. It's got some beautiful sun rays bursting through the clouds there. I haven't seen any snakes this morning. Normally when the morning sun comes out you see quite a few of them around, but it's getting a bit colder now at night, so they could be getting close to their hibernation time, but not quite yet. You never know, one could crawl up on next to me any time here. So yeah, just a little walk through the park. It's really just to say that we'll have another full length video soon. As I say, I'm going to go and do some filming down at my friend's place next week and do a bit of hammock camping, hopefully, a bit of tent camping, and then just mooch about his place and just see what happens really. I've never been down there, so it'll be nice to go on a few hikes in the area as well. I've been looking up some, trying to do a little bit of research before I go. So yeah, all is good in the world. It's just a nice, perfect day for a little hike, little day hike. Only going to be gone a couple of hours, but it's perfect temperature. Got a bit of blue sky coming through, sun bursting through here. It's all good. So let's get lost, shall we? So this is one of my favourite parts of the walk. Apart from the hum of traffic there in the background, that's the toll road that leads you out of Sitges along to the city of Barcelona. Apart from here and that, it's such a quiet part of the wood. The main path through the park is literally about 20 yards to my left, but not many people really take this path. I don't think they really realise that it's you can come through here. So often you have it to yourself, and it's so quiet and peaceful. I always stop and just have a few minutes just to embrace it, really, enjoy it. It's not very often you get that kind of silence, really, anyway. So I can hear the traffic in the background, but with the birds and everything around, you block that out, and you just enjoy. I think there's been quite a few wild boar around here. The amount of digging that's near the trees and everything, and obviously I think someone's come past on a bike or something, because it's quite a big trail. So, but it's a beautiful part of the wood, part of the park. I always like coming through this part. You might have heard a gunshot there in the background. There is a gun club up there, but it is still, I believe it's still boar hunting season as well. So I have to have just be aware. I've seen a few, not today, but recently I've seen a few people out with their guns, and they always kind of track these sort of paths out of the way of the main path. So I think this is where the boar, it's their kind of habitat, really. Although during the day I believe they sleep, they come out when it's dark, really, at night. I've heard, yeah, you may have heard the guns again. As I say, it could be the gun club, or it could be them hunting. But normally they hunt early in the evening, early in the morning, or late at night when it's dark, as I say. So that's probably the gun club, but you never know. So I'm still going to just keep my eye out for anybody shooting. I don't want to, as I've said in the past, I could probably be easily mistaken for a wild boar with this. I've got the winter beard on, as you might be able to tell. I did consider shaving it off, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I like a winter beard. Might give it a little trim, but that's about it. But we'll see. Anyway, less talking, let's get walking. Working up a bit of a sweat here. Beautiful day. Just eating one of these. They're called Be Kind. Not sure if you can see that. Really nice. caramel, almond, and sea salt. High in fibre apparently, as most things seem to be these days. But this is cool. And as you've probably just seen, there's a load of sheep's wool there. That is definitely the gun club. Oh! If you suddenly see me, well, no longer filming, you know what's happened. And there's a really old farmhouse just here as well. I filmed the other day. It's the same walk basically as I did a few days ago. But it's become my favourite walk in the park, I have to say. It's a nice mixture of going up, flattening out some woodland. And I found this place, as I say, I've just seen a load of sheep's wool there, so I'm not sure if it's a place for people to come with their dogs. I've really no idea if it's a shelter for the hunters for when they're hunting the boar. It's weird there's a load of sheep's wool there. I mean, there are a few farms around here, but it's still a funny place to have a load of sheep's wool. Maybe there's, I don't know, maybe they're used it for hunting dogs or something. I really don't know. If anyone knows why it might be there, then let me know, but I really don't know. But this is cool. Nice little, someone has started putting up some kind of straw grass on the top, but it's been like that the same amount for every time I've come up here. So I don't know if someone started it and they haven't finished it. I'll be honest, I'm tempted to do a little sneaky wild camp here one night, but I'd rather come with someone first, the first one, just to see if anyone comes up here at night. Is it used for anything? Or, as I say, the boar get hunted early in the morning when it's still dark, because that's when they're out, or maybe late in the evening, but I believe it's mostly in the morning. So I don't know if this is used for anything. So I don't want to come up here and put a hammock up or put my tent in here or something. Ideally I'd like a bivvy, but I keep seeing too many bad reviews about the amount of condensation in bivvies, and when it's cold, especially this time of year, I don't really want to wake up with a soaking wet sleeping bag inside a condensed or soaking wet bivvy. Condensation inside doesn't really appeal to me, to be honest. So unless anyone knows a good bivvy that doesn't get condensation, but then you're probably talking hundreds and hundreds of pounds, which I can't afford. So anyway, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish this off, and then I make my loop way. No, I'm going to make my loop around on the way home and drink a bit of water, and off we go. So catch you in a bit. apologies if there's any wind coming through on this. I'm not in the most sheltered spot. So we haven't got too far to go now. I keep hearing dogs barking and people shouting, so I've got a feeling there might still be people up here hunting. I know there's grouse as well up here, so I haven't heard any more gunshots, so which is good. So if you want to have an idea of how hot it is, I've just seen a guy walk past me. He didn't have a top on. He put his top on when he saw me walking towards him. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So it's a pretty warm day. I'd say it's about 15, 16, maybe 17 when you're in the sun. The wind is perfect. It's perfectly cool wind to keep you cool. So really nice day. Perfect, really. Apparently there's wild asparagus up here to pick, but I have to start investigating in that, because I know what asparagus looks like normally, but like most of these things, the wild stuff always looks completely different. Like wild garlic doesn't look anything like garlic, you know, or maybe unless I'm not picking garlic. So yeah, not too far to go now. So that's that. Just coming, well, I'm a couple of kilometres from home now, but I have to go through kind of an industrial estate where Lidl and everything is, so there's not really anything to see there, so I'm not going to film there. So that's just a little couple of hours walk, 3 hours or so, just wandering around the park. It was more just to check in and say hello, film a little bit of the park again. Different route again. I can take a different route every day of the month in this place if I needed to now. Very, very nice. Got a bit of grey cloud coming in here, blue sky over there. I don't think any rain's forecast, so luckily I'm not too far from home now anyway. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be in my secret place down near Tarragona. Hopefully doing a bit of hammocking and some take my tent and just hang out at the farmhouse, and just going to scout around there for a little while, do a few hikes and see what's on offer, and hopefully in weeks and months and years to come I'll be able to go down there and have it as like a permission place to start doing some maybe trying to build some camps, a bit of bushcraft and stuff like that. I've never really done it. I know a little bit about bushcraft just from what I've seen on videos and years of watching Ray Mears, but it's something I really want to try and get into a little bit, especially the camp building and sleeping there for the night and making fire and all that kind of thing. Just to, you know, it's just nice to have these skills, I think, and plus I enjoy it. So I'm hoping to speak with my friend down there. He's also into that kind of thing, and he thinks he's already got an area set aside for that kind of stuff. So I'll have a nice long chat with him, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to get down there a lot more and do some good filming. As much as I love hiking and camping and all the rest, wild camping, it's always just good to have different strings to your bow, so to speak, and then hopefully we'll be able to have a variety of different videos for you. So I'm going to leave it there. Going to get myself away home, have a nice cup of tea, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Until then, take care of yourselves.